What's up, guys? It's your girl Ray here, and welcome back to my channel. And if you are new here, welcome to the lovely family. Hi guys, good morning guys. What's up, guys? It's your girl Ray here, and welcome back to my channel. For this video, I'm going to try to keep my head low so that you don't see my ring light in my glasses. That's gonna be hard. Welcome to my first installment of Adulting 101, and this video is going to be about budgeting. I'm going to be telling you about how I budget, and hopefully my budgeting tips will help you in the future. So before I get started or get too deep into this video, I'm going to read to you the definition of budget. A budget is an estimate of income and expenditure for a set period of time, and budgeting allows or provides a particular amount of money in a budget. And for those of you who still don't understand the definitions, essentially budgeting lets you know how much money you have and how much money you can spend for certain priorities, basically. The way I budget is I have the luxury of seeing my take-home pay before I actually get my check. So I can actually start budgeting before I get my check, or I could just do a guesstimate, but I prefer to know the exact amount because I spend in dollars and pennies, or I spend in dollars and change. So I'd rather know the amount of dollars and change that I have coming to me so I can know how to properly manage my money so that it lasts me until the next time I get more money, basically. So essentially what I do, I budget the same way twice every month because I receive 2 paychecks every month. So for the first paycheck, that usually comes at the beginning of the month. That is what I call my first of the month paycheck, even though it doesn't lie on the first of the month. And the second paycheck comes in the middle of the month. The way I do it is I take paper in a booklet. It doesn't matter which one. I have multiple booklets that have multiple budgets of mine. I write out the amount of money that I'm going to receive, and if I already have money in my bank account, I add that money to it, and I write out the complete amount. That's dollars and in change. I write it all down to the very last penny. This is how much money I will be starting off with on payday. Then I write down the name of the bills that I will be paying on that paycheck, and next to the name of the bills I write down how much each bill is. Once I'm done, I sum up the amount in bills that I will be using, and I subtract that from my starting amount, and that money that I have left over, that's going to be split between gas, food, and leisure. For the second paycheck, which is the paycheck in the middle of the month, I typically do the same thing, except when it comes to bills, I put the remaining bills, as in like the ones that I didn't pay, on there. I also factor in gas, food, and leisure. These numbers may not be the exact same as they were on the first budget when it came to gas, leisure, and food and all that extra stuff, because at this time I probably may still have some food, so I may spend less, or if I didn't do my leisure, or I did all of my leisure at first, I may spend my leisure on something else like books, knitting yarn, needles, Sudoku books, who knows, whatever I feel like doing. My online banking app, I set up a budget on there, so it also keeps me aware of how I'm spending the money that flows into that specific account, and it lets me know how much overboard I've gone with my budget, or how much I still have left. It lets me know in which categories did I spend higher than I should have, than I planned to, and I don't know. Now I'm going to demonstrate to you how I write my budget down. Keep in mind the bills that I'm going to be using, the names of the bills I'm going to be using, and the amount of money that I'm going to be using is not going to be near accurate. I'm just making up numbers so that I can show you guys the gist of everything that I do. Due to my lack of decent lighting, this is my chair, so I'm just gonna do this because my ring light is right here, is nearby, so you can see. Also, don't judge my nails because I definitely need to go to the nail shop, in which I will be doing after I budget my next paycheck that I receive soon. So essentially what I would do is I'm going to say that this is the month of June. Why? Because this is completely what I want to do. This is first of the month. The first thing I do is I write out how much I received in my check. We will say that I take home around $12.43.72. This is the amount of money that I take home on my check. So this is my take home pay. Next, I have my rent. What is also included in my rent is my water bill. So we'll say, so this amount will equal my rent and water. Then I'll do my car insurance. And essentially I add these numbers together. So I have $933.60 and $117.36, $1050.96. Do my subtraction. I'm left with $192.76. From the $192.76, like I said, I generally spend around $75 on food. Then for gas, I also save around the same amount of money that I pay in food because I need to fill up my car twice. Then I have whatever is the remaining of those two for leisure. 75 and 75 is 150. 192.76 minus 150 will give you 42.76 is what I have left for leisure. So the next thing I do, 14 days from June 3rd will be June 17th. So this is the middle of the month. And essentially I follow the exact same thing. So my middle of the month check essentially may look exactly like this, or it may be a little bit more, it may be a little bit less. It depends. We're gonna say it's a little less. And we're gonna say that's a little less, right? $1126.28. This is my take-home pay, my THP. I have lead coming out. Sorry, that was gonna bother me. Cool. We're good. We're good. So that's my take-home pay. Next is my bills, food, leisure. Don't know why I put the names right by the money sign, but we'll roll with that. I know what I'm talking about. Leisure, since I did nothing on the last check, I'm going to do them both on this check, and I'm going to get the $30 pedi, and I'm going to get the $27 manicure. Now, that is $57 alone. Then I have to leave a tip. My tips, I usually leave like $5 if they do a really good job. At least I leave $2. So my tips are usually $2 to $5. Let's say they do a really good job. I give a $5 tip. So that's 57 plus 5, which is $62 at least for my leisure. That's for nails. And that is for nails alone. Gas, once again, is going to be $75. Food, at this point, I may spend $100 plus on food. Nails alone for leisure is going to cost me at least $62. But I may do some shopping. I may do some... I may go to Barnes & Noble and get a new book. I may get some more yarn. But once I subtract all of these numbers, $11, $26, $28, minus $150, minus $134, minus $386, minus $75, minus, since food says $100 plus, it depends on where I get my food from. I also like to shop at Target a lot, so I'm gonna say $163 and excuse me, and 77 cents. Minus $62. And if I get 3 books from Barnes & Noble that all cost $18, that will run me 18 and 18 is 36 plus another 18 is going to give me 54 minus 54. It leaves me with 101.51 to do whatever I want. My remaining amount is $101.51, and essentially that's what I go shopping with. And that, my friends, is how I budget. I do everything I possibly can. I like money, I like to hold on to it, but I also have to be responsible, and I have to make sure that I always have something in my bank account for whatever I may need it for. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and I really hope that this helped a lot of you learn, some things about budgeting and about money management. Thank you all for watching this video. Please let me know what else you would like to see from me in the future, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.